as I confessed to you before, I always wanted to be a writer. Then I read Hemingway, and he was so intimidating, you know. I mean, I think he lived by this dictum that said, write one true sentence every day. And I was in a phase of my life when I read him that where I was embellishing everything, you know, trying to be too clever, too smart, and using all these big words and being too descriptive. And when I read this guy whose work was so clean and there was no, his ego was not in the book. The book was about the story, not his ego, not him showing off. And I just said, you know what, that's a standard I cannot attain. I'll rather be a publisher and an editor.
And how did you get your first break?
While I was studying law and politics, I worked for a magazine called Real Time, which dealt with youth issues. So that's where I kind of like started. But also, I mean, for anybody who wants to get into this field, writing and publishing, there's so many avenues, and you know, even writing a letter to the newspapers and seeing your name in print is such a good start. It's such a big boost. So there's a lot of avenues if you're really keen. You don't necessarily have to work a full time, you know, get into the field full time in order to grow in that field.